Hello everyone, I'm Brady with Lewis Motor Company, and today we're taking a look at our 2018 Freightliner M2 106 utility service truck. Has a maintainer H7024. It's a 7,000 pound, 24-foot reach. It's a hydraulic crane, runs off of a hydraulic PTO. Have a hydraulic RC40. It's a Van Air hydraulic air compressor. Truck runs, drives, operates as it should. It's in nice condition overall. Came out of the CAT fleet. We've bought a lot of trucks out of that fleet. It was a nice truck when it came in. We did some minor painting on the rear end here where they kind of get damaged from working back here and moving stuff inside and out. Has a sliding tool storage cover so you can keep your material inside nice and dry. Wireless remote for the crane. We've got hydraulic outriggers. The street side extends. As you can tell, crane is on the driver's side, so your street side would extend. Does have one tool drawer inside one of these boxes. So a little story with this truck. When we bought it, the auction, the odometer was busted, and they did not obtain the mileage. So it is sold true mileage unknown. However, the ECM miles and hours aligns with the Carfax. We're pretty much close to certain that that is the right mileage on the for the ECM. However, we do have to sell it true mileage unknown. Is what it is, but the truck, everything aligns for it to be what the mileage is showing, which is around 178,000 miles. But truck runs, drives, operates, has a Cummins 6.7 liter, 300 horsepower turbo diesel, Allison 2500 RDS. Truck does everything it's supposed to do. We'll go ahead and start it up, show you how it operates, and listen to how it runs. Switch off the camera here and I'll set on the PTO so Robert can get set up. Turn on our main power for our body. So, odometer was replaced. So we'll scroll through and show you the ECM miles. So it looks like 173, I think I said 178. 173 or 172,906 to be exact. 7113 on our engine hours. So everything is leading us to believe that that is the accurate hours and miles because that's what's reading off of the engine. Doesn't appear that the engine was replaced. Again, we have no reason to believe that this is not the correct mileage and hours. The auction just did not have the miles to go off of because the odometer was broken. So we replaced it. We're going to get it programmed to show that ECM mileage and hours. So that's that. That's a story. It does have plenty of power options, cruise control, power windows, power door locks, AM/FM radio with Bluetooth. We've got our main power on, our PTO on, heat, air conditioning, all that fancy stuff. Now this truck is a extended cab. It's kind of hard to find in a Freightliner. This cab is extremely spacious. It does have a wooden shelving that they've installed, the previous owner did, so you could remove that. It's just setting in there, and I think they've got it bolted down, but you could remove that if you wanted. Headliner's in good condition. Truck is really, really clean inside and out. Floorboard shows really nice. It does have a 25.5 GVW, so it's under that 26,000 mark. Does have air brakes, spring rod suspension, maintainer body and crane, and I believe the air compressor are all 2018. I think this is an original body for the truck. A lot of times CAT will remount their bodies, but that's not the case here. But a really, really nice looking truck. Aluminum wheels, good tires all the way around. Robert is deploying our crane. He got the street side outrigger out. Wireless remote, it is proportional. We got good tires all the way around. Frame and underside's in nice condition. Now the cab, we didn't do, I don't believe we did any paint work to the cab, just some minor touching up. So you'll see some minor scrapes, scratches, dings, dents, things like that. But it is a nice truck. You can see Robert's on the wireless remote here. Just a good looking truck too. That extended cab really adds for a lot of room. So if you're a bigger guy or a girl and you know, you got plenty of room for your tools, a little bit of extra storage, or if you, I don't know, if you wanted to put another seat back there, I'm sure there was an option for that. You just heard Robert kick on the air compressor. It does have one tool drawer. There's a kind of a cheesy one on the other side too, but one nice tool drawer, dual lock by maintainer. You can see our compartment lights and some other odds and ends on that switch panel there. Bins and boxes are all in really nice shape. Got a little bit of surface rust chipping, some minor chipping and things like that, but it is nice inside here. It's got some interior cabinet lights. It does have LEDs around it. Nice aluminum Alcoa wheels, good tires, really nice tires on this truck. Frame and underside, it does have some light surface rust, a little bit of bubbling, a little bit of peeling, but there's no major areas of concern. I want to show you underneath on this thing because it's, you know, got a little bit of surface rust, but it is a really nice truck underneath and inside and out, to be honest. And the air tanks have a little bit of surface rust, a little bit of scaling, but overall a nice truck. It does have a holder for the remote, and it does have a it tells you if it's not there basically inside the cab. It does have storage in the rear workstation that goes all the way through, and that crane's deployed. So again, 7,000 pound, 24-foot reach. It's a nice crane. It's all hydraulic. Got a hitch receiver off the rear. Got some more work lights throughout. And you've got your outrigger controls at the rear, as well as your manual controls if you didn't want to use your wireless controller. Got your data plate for your towing capacity and 7-way wiring. So that slide is really nice because it keeps the water out, keeps your stuff covered up. Maybe theft is a thing. Theft is definitely a thing. So you could close that up and keep your eyes off your stuff. But it's a good spot to put also, you know, some of your bigger items and keep them out of the weather. So we'll jump up in here. Also underneath where these valves are, really nice. And normally water will puddle here. You got a little bit of surface rust present, but water tends to puddle inside there, but this is not the case. It's nice and clean in there. You know, some surface rust on some of the stuff, but not all rusted out inside there. Got some D-rings and tie downs. It does have an LED strip on the side as well. Really, really nice and clean inside. And that slide is really, really nice to have. And the good thing is, if you don't like it, you can always just take it off. So not the end of the world, but a pretty expensive option. There is a spot for a spare tire. Caterpillar, the service trucks that we buy from them have the spare tire up top. It is missing, but would go on the top there on that bracket. It does have provisions for a welder. It did not come with a welder when we bought it, but as you can see, the mount is there for one, so adding a welder shouldn't be too much of an issue. But overall, a really, really nice truck inside and out. I'll show you underneath again. Truck starts right up, runs, drives, operates as it should. Hose reel in this rear compartment for your air compressor. You can see we did turn it on Looks like it's got a little over 60 PSI. There, I don't know, maybe the gauges are a little off, but there's a little bit of air in there. But a nice clean body. Good tires all the way around. You saw the drives are really nice. RC40 hydraulic air compressor, and we've got 2 more LED work lights on this side, and we'll show you underneath. Now we've gone through this one, serviced it up, put a list of everything we've done to it. See, the crane operates as it should, the air compressor kicked on, truck started right up. This is a really, really nice truck. And it's pretty unique. The last one I had like this at a 25.5 GVWR with a extended cab Freightliner. Pretty unique truck, it really is. Got a nice maintainer body, crane, RC40 hydraulic air compressor. It does have 1 tool drawer, 1.5 we'll call it. That small one on the driver's side. But a really nice truck, truly is. It's a darn shame that the people we bought it from just couldn't get the odometer to light up or whatever, for whatever reason, and they marked it TMU. But like I said, we have every reason to believe, honestly, this truck would pass as a lower mileage truck than the 173 or whatever it was. But nonetheless, a really nice truck that runs, drives, operates as it should. Crane functions correctly. Hydraulic air compressor functions as it should. It has a hydraulic PTO, which functions all your options, hydraulic options. Truck's loaded out and ready to rock and roll. Call me, we'll get her sold to you. We're Lewis Motor Company, located in Clarksville, Maryland, which is just outside of Baltimore, Maryland. Our website's lewistrucks.com, LEWIS, truckswiths.com. I've got this truck and plenty of other service trucks on my website and coming to the website. We're adding trucks just about every day, so if you don't see something on there that you like, give me a call. I probably have something else that's being worked on, and it'll be ready in a few weeks. Thank you guys for watching.